Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know where.
No, it came over the wall. I'll tell you exactly where it came from. Your dispatchers leaned over the wall and said there were 2 sex assault victims here and dispatch law enforcement. That's exactly where it came from. Yep.
So it doesn't matter. I mean,
Yep.
Reno, you know I'm fair, and I'm
Yep.
and
Yep.
I have a good reputation with the
Yep.
Rangers as being an investigator.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
you know,
no
if
questions on my part.
I'm okay with going in alone,
Okay.
so I can talk to him.
Two, so I don't know.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll just, we'll play this. We'll play this nice and easy, and we'll see. I don't want to traumatize them any more than they have been.
Each year, Burning Man organizers transform the playa into a temporary city with quasi-official departments like the ESD and Black Rock Rangers. Also on scene are volunteers from a counterculture group known as Zendo, who were similarly hesitant to allow law enforcement free access to the 2 women.
I'm wondering what's going on.
Hi, I'm here to talk to the survivors.
Okay.
I'm an investigator.
Okay.
Okay, and I've been told that they were survivors of sexual assaults. I need to speak with them. I'm obligated by law to speak with them. If they don't want to talk to me without any coaching from you guys, then that's fine. But I have to get it and cover my butt.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand. So it sounds like this is a legal obligation of yours because we called it a domestic.
Well, and is it domestic violence or is it sexual assault?
Or I'm sorry, a sexual violence.
Okay. Is the perpetrator a husband, boyfriend, domestic partner or something like that?
No.
Okay. Is this a stranger thing or is it somebody she met? Is it a she and a he? I don't know, and I don't know yet.
Okay. We can get more information for you. What type of information?
Okay, I need to talk to them.
Okay. I'm gonna go chat with her real quick and see
Okay.
if
Yeah, just
let her know that.
and just say, hey, there's somebody here to talk to you. I'll talk to her, and then as we go on from there, then we'll take it from there. But I'm going to tell you, if you interfere in my investigation,
Then I'm interfering in your investigation.
and then there you could possibly be arrested.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
Thank you for letting me know that. I appreciate that.
because I don't think you want to ruin your burn by getting
I
arrested.
don't want to ruin my burn.
Because this is really serious.
As Investigator Robinson deals with representatives of Zendo, a group that provides support for people experiencing non-ordinary states of consciousness, Deputy Boyer lays out some facts for the ESD duty chief.
Now dispatch is saying they never called you guys at all.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, it's just so you and I are clear. I'm cool with whatever you guys do, but I'm sorry it's such a cluster. It's frustrating for everybody.
It is, right? Because we're no matter what Burning Man thinks, a lot of these rules are Burning Man's rules. People don't understand that, right? And so we are the law enforcement authority here.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, no disrespect to the Rangers or anything like that, but we do this every day. This isn't 1 week in the dirt for us, right? And so we are legally obligated to investigate complaint or reports of sexual assault, whether it's first party or third party.
Yeah.
And Zendo is not a legal authority to prevent us from doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not going to bode well for anybody if someone has to go to jail for obstruction, but it's just one of those things that,
So the crisis intervention team
No, I know.
to finish their interview.
I understand that, but
What are your thoughts?
I have personal experience. The CIT team, they usually try and convince the victims not to talk to us.
Huh.
And we're not going to play that game today.
Okay.
Are both of them in here, or where's the other one?
Both of us.
No, not CIT. We were told 2 survivors.
Just this. Okay. Yeah, there's another one here.
Where's she at? Is it she? Is she in there? Well, why don't we go talk to them and they can finish up their thing? How's that sound?
There's a team in there as well.
Okay, well, let's go over here.
Hold on 1 second. What do you recommend?
Well, I'm just.
And my name's Alley Cat, by the way.
Do you want to go see if they're ready for her to come in?
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, what a day.
You don't need to make this.
I think they just want to let her know you're coming in. So
And I'm okay. And I'm okay with that. but I also have experience with the CIT team.
Yeah.
Blocking our investigations.
Yeah.
So,
That doesn't feel good. I know you're all out here taking care of people.
well, and the big thing is, why would we want the perpetrator to continue to do this when we could possibly stop him?
Yeah.
With the investigation stalling, the two deputies meet at the fence to discuss their next steps.
Either let Wagner or Carmichael know what's going on.
Okay. Are they preventing you from having access?
We want to finish our interview first.
Which one needs to go to jail? I'll put one of them in cuffs. I don't care.
Well, right now, it's the yellow shirts that are in there with her. I don't want to traumatize the victim by making a big scene right now.
Yeah, it's a simple question, right?
No, that's what I told
Like, hey
the girl.
guys, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I just want to double check, make sure you don't have a use for law enforcement, right?
No.
I mean,
But the girl in the black shirt, the Zendo person,
she was the one that obstructed me to begin
no,
with. She's going to go to jail. We are the legal authority, no matter what Burning Man thinks or anything like that. We are the legal authority in this county, not Zendo, not Burning Man.
yeah.
Despite that declaration, however, Robinson continues to encounter setbacks inside the camp.
Go see what's happening.
Yeah, because I'm about ready to stick my head in.
Well, that ended that, excuse me. It's now a law enforcement matter, ma'am. Yep.
All I'm asking you to do is step out of earshot of the person that's traumatized.
I don't have
Be
to talk
censored.
loud, but I'm not stepping. No,
Here?
no, I'm not.
Darling.
Ma'am. Nope. It's too late. Turn around. Place your hands behind your back. Place your hands behind your back.
Wait.
Nope.
Hold on.
I will drop you on the ground and tase you if you do not quit resisting me.
Stop. Just detain her for right now.
Tell me why.
Yep. Because she's delaying and obstructing my investigator and trying to get her to leave.
Okay, what's the investigation?
Detain her over
Yep. We're investigating 2 sex assaults that were reported to us.
Renee, I'll need you near
Yep.
me. Or to us.
Nope, to us.
Okay. I need you near me. Sir, you're hurting my arm. I
Ma'am.
will gladly walk in
Okay,
your direction.
ma'am, you're being detained. So we're going this
I
way.
will gladly walk
We're going to
and
go to the playa. We're going to
Sir.
make a.
Sir, I will gladly walk in your direction.
Perfect.
Let's
We're
be
gonna-
two human beings being
And
kind
I'm
to
telling
each other.
you where we're
Let's
going.
be two human beings being kind to each
Come on.
other. You're hurting my arm. Sir, if you could not pull my arm so hard, please.
Ma'am, you need to comply with me. You're being detained at this point.
Complying with you. Do you
Yes,
see?
we're walking this
Everyone
direction.
can see I'm complying.
Yep, we're being
Please,
recorded, so it's okay.
everyone can see I'm complying. If you could let go of my arm, please.
Nope. You are under my care and control at this point in time.
Can everyone see I'm complying, please? Everyone see I'm complying?
Ma'am, you need to keep walking.
Can you tell me where we're going?
We're going to that patrol vehicle, ma'am. You are no longer complying with my orders.
I am complying. Can
We're-
everyone see I'm
Ma'am?
complying?
Keep walking.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get drugged. Don't get
Ma'am?
drugged. Don't get drugged. Keep up with him.
An officer with the Bureau of Land Management steps in to assist, but the woman, a registered nurse named Hannah Hoekstra, remains unhappy about her treatment.
What is your name, officer?
Deputy Boyer, it's all being recorded and it'll be in your arrest report.
I understood that I was detained, not arrested.
We'll see.
Can you be a little kinder to me? I'm very
Ma'am,
scared.
I am giving you direct orders.
You're hurting my shoulder.
They're lawful orders.
you're
You are
hurting my
pulling
shoulder.
against me.
I'm against the car.
You are pulling back
I've
from me.
never had hands on me in my life.
Okay.
Can
all
I
right.
interject something
Nope.
just for a second?
Just listen.
Renee, all
Listen.
I asked was that they step away from the tent so that the victim couldn't hear. And I said that, she said she'll need to tell me, and I said that's fine.
I have Anna interrupt.
But understand this.
But you are required to provide it to me.
In what instance?
Miss, if you don't identify yourself, you can be transported to Person County. Blah, blah,
Guys,
blah.
I don't
Listen,
need to know the
listen.
bad things of
No,
people.
it's not bad. I'm saying
So here
you'll be
Threaten me into
So
it.
Though reluctant to give her name, Hannah is willing to share some background information she deems relevant.
I've been to Pershing County. I've been subpoenaed to testify there twice
Okay,
for an attempted
so-
murder trial.
So
I know
what?
the DA well.
Okay,
So-
perfect. Yeah, that's great. So what I can do is get all your info as my partner's requested, and then take you back to her and uncuff you because she would like to talk it out with you, and I'm going to release you back to ESD.
Okay, let's go.
As Hannah gives the deputy her details, Robinson tries to find common ground with the head of emergency services, who isn't pleased with how this went down.
This person
Just
want
back
to
that
talk
way.
to you? Once I talked to her, she said, I may want to talk to you later. I gave her my information, but I need to hear her. I need to get her name, and I need to hear her say, I don't want to talk right now.
Yeah.
And if they say that to us personally, then we're done.
I hear that.
Okay.
But that's not the law. The NRS
does not say that. NRS 629 does not say that.
There
and
is
VAWA
case
doesn't
law.
say that either.
There is case law out of Sparks, Nevada, where officers didn't take a report and said they were told, and I don't know all the details because I can't remember it per se, but there's bad case law against law enforcement for not doing a proper investigation on a sexual assault. If we can come out and at least talk face to face with the victim or survivor, I should say, then, and they say we don't want to talk to you as long as they haven't been, I don't want to say coerced, but convinced not to talk to us.
You know we don't do that, right? Like, ever.
No, I do know you do. Some of your people do that.
They, you know what?
In the past.
I mean,
in the
this hurts
past.
my soul. Because our team would, like, we spend so much time trying to talk to them.
I will just tell you, I had a friend years ago that was a CIA.
Regulators. We regulate any stealing of this country. And we're damn good too. But you can't be any goon off the street. You gotta be handy with the truth, if you know what I mean, to earn your keep. Regulators! Mount up.
Hello guys, welcome back to the ones that are back. And you guys just saw what Burning Man does not want you to see. The really, really real side of Burning Man. Now, my biggest issue with this video, and this is just one of many, I couldn't put up all of them because honestly, my whole show would be, yeah, this is how human and sex trafficking happens correctly. Because the fact that these women, hey B-Tex, what's up, honey? These women are coercing these SA victims to not speak to police officers until they do, and disrupting investigations. I was more also upset at the fact that the cops really didn't do much about those people. Like, they are obstructing the investigation. You could clearly see that these women are being coerced. There's one video where I will put it up at the end on my socials, where you can see where the officer finally gets to the tent and speaks to the victim. She's saying, no, I don't, I'm fine now. It wasn't that big of a deal. Ma'am, you called the cops. Two of you called the cops that you were sexually, SA assaulted by members of the Burning Man. And I'm sorry, it irritates me, and I get really, really, really angry about this. So some words may slip out. But the fact that these women are coercing and protecting the SAs, it's just absolutely disgusting and gross behavior. Not just that, I just saw videos. I don't give a damn hell if there's a kids camp. Kids 5, 6, 7, 8 years old are on this Burning Man field, on this land. You don't know how, if you're a parent, if you're a good parent, you damn well know kids wander. Kids are curious. They will wander off. What about, you think the kids are not going to wake up if you're partying in the middle of the night and they wake up and they're looking for you? They're going to go looking for you. Okay, so it's kids. It's SA victims being coerced. Trash. There's a town right off of the land. It's called Gerlach. These people are volunteers. They do not get paid to build Burning Man. It's volunteer work. They are upset. They don't have any lodging. They have to figure shit out for themselves. Yeah, everything's good, honey. And then also, to top it off, Burning Man is a week-long festival. It takes a whole month for them to clear off of Black Rock. And the trash, if you look up videos on how much trash is left behind on Burning Man land, like the whole Black Rock, everything, it is absolutely atrocious and disgusting. There's foxholes. Okay, there's foxholes. There's kit foxes that are just all over that area. And there was a YouTuber that went on there and did a whole expose on them. And they stood on where the foxes usually run free, and there's no animals. Nothing is running loose. There's trash by their holes. Like, come on, my dude. You're supposed to be leave no trace behind. Bullshit. They leave a lot behind. If you look at the city and the town that's right next to it, Gerlach, the amount of trash that they dump all over the damn place as they start leaving, in the roads, in the highway, in the town, on Black Rock, on La Playa. Everything is there. We just saw helicopters, we saw planes, we saw 10Ks, which are like the big machines, heavy machineries to lift heavy objects with. That ruins the land. There is so much out there. Not just that, but I'm going to show you something else so you guys can laugh. So apparently, a festival goer at Burning Man was treated for potential electrocution. So did he die? Because how do you get potentially electrocuted? Electrocuted means you died. You're done. You're not shocked. Did he get shocked or did he get electrocuted? There's two different things. And the fact that they're using potential electrocution goes to show me they know nothing of what the fuck they're talking about. Again, another one. Possible electrocution because of the mud and the puddles that are formed in that area. They can't see cables. This goes to show that the people that are doing this, the majority do know what they're doing, but more than half do not know what the hell they're doing. This was a post from a Burning Man attendee. Do not come to Burning Man. Attendees warned after being electrocuted by standing water. Again, wrong word, because if he's making this post, it means he was shocked. He was not electrocuted. So the medical teams respond and they take him in. The Reno Gazette says that he's fine. But at the same time, how many times has this happened in the past and nothing? And then you go on social medias and you see all these influencers making all these posts about how much fun and how much they're doing, and all the fun they're having and all this enlightenment and all. No, bro, the majority of them look cracked out, okay, drugged up, which I have no problem with. You could do all that, do it all that, but don't sit here and make something better of something that is just absolutely not true. You're liars and you're all fakes. Okay, you're not supposed to have phones at Burning Man. You're not supposed to have any type of connection to the outside world. That is the whole point of Burning Man. At least as far as I remember, that is the whole point. So again, where does it end? At what point? Mother Nature clearly is telling you she doesn't want you there. It has been nonstop rain, thunder, wind, dust storms. Every single storm has hit them, and yet they just don't leave. They need to either go somewhere else with this bullshit or just stop. It's not what it used to be. You guys stop calling it a leave no trace behind. You're leaving moop all over the goddamn place. It is not what it is supposed to be. It died a long time ago. And in a little bit, I'm going to tell you about another festival that is more or less on the same track right now. Now, I'm going to talk about something because honestly, this whole Burning Man thing kind of gets me going a little bit too much, and I don't want to make the whole fucking show about it because they don't deserve that much attention. At least the attention we're bringing, I hope it does bring the attention to people that Burning Man is not what they say it is. Please do your research. Do not listen to the influencers and burners because, it's not. It's bullshit. It's all lie. It's all fake. And it's all for fucking clout. It's Clout City. It's not Black Rock City. So I want to talk about something now that is very interesting that I actually came across on an article. So in Nevada, they found a 10-foot giant people unearthed in Nevada's Lovelock Cave. Now, I want to look it up because I would be interested in visiting this place. So ancient human remains were discovered in Lovelock Cave in Nevada, USA. However, certain skeletons reach a massive height of 10 feet. No, not only are they gigantic, but some of these bodies believed to be mummies are also have distinctive red hair. This finding has reignited an age-old belief suggesting that a forgotten group of people once ruled the southwestern part of America. Based on the peyote leaves in an ancient tribe in Nevada, there's a tale of red-haired giants known as and excuse me if I mispronounce this, Sitka, who settled in the Americas from the faraway islands thousands of years ago. So the discoveries include mummies, famously called the Lovelock Giants, ranging from 8 to 10 feet tall, as reported by the archaeology world. Among the findings were also 15-inch long sandals displaying signs of use and a boulder engraved with what seems to be a massive handprint. Now, in the 16th century, a Spanish conquistador named Pedro Cieza de León documented an old Peruvian story about the giants. Based on his writings, these towering beings came by sea in rafts of reeds in the manner of large boats. And some of the men were so tall that from the knee down, they were as big as the length of an ordinary fair-sized man. Ultimately, the story of the Lovelock cave giants blending archaeology, anthropology, and folklore, while this may seem unbelievable, similar stories of these mysterious people appeared throughout Americas. There's no scientific consensus of the nature of the Lovelock cave remains. Some experts suggest the large size could be due to gigantism or other medical conditions. Others say that burial customs or other cultural factors might have influenced the appearance of the remains. There's also a possibility of misidentifying animal bones or other objects as human remains. Following the second excavation in 1931, a Nevada Review Minor article claimed that 2 colossal skeletons were found in a dry lake bed near Lovelock. These remains, measuring 8.5 and 10 feet, were mummified in a way similar to the practices of ancient Egyptians. So what do you guys think? I mean, I've always heard about the elongated skulls, but I've never heard about the Lovelock giants, and I've never heard of the 8 to 10 feet giants. So if you guys have heard about this, please write it down in the comments below. And we'll see, because I'm going to actually research a little bit more, because I do believe that they come from another land, and I want to see where that is, because Neanderthals weren't, I don't know how tall Neanderthal. I actually got to look that up, because as you know, my DNA, I have 9% Neanderthal, which would make a lot of sense. But why the hell am I so short then? What the hell happened? How are you? Danny says, it isn't my ancestors, that's for sure. I'm hobbit-sized. Same. You saw that meme I posted the other day, right? About being the same size since I was 12. Of course I'm not okay. I never grew up. Like the video, people, please. Thank you, Roberto. And now, so as far as that goes, I've always been in, like, archaeology is not really my thing, but I do love Egyptian culture and all that. So I've always continuously read up on the pyramids to see if anything new comes up. A lot of it is good, like it's real stories, but a lot of it is all like, speculation of this and that. But I love history in general. I'm a history buff, so I'm always, teaching myself and just learning more and more, because I think there's so much history and so much past. Hell, I think I just learned, what was it, yesterday, that there was a finch. There's a finch in the Mariana Trench that is older than the dinosaurs. Way older than the dinosaurs. Let me see what a stutter say. Maybe basketball players are that is very true. That is very true. That can be looked at. And he's just 6'4". I'm a little guy. Damn. Compared to them, yeah, but yeah, you're not a little guy. You're a whole 1.5 feet, maybe taller than me. B-Tex. But yes, sir, I do believe, basketball players could possibly be ancestors. Yeah, they could be ancestors. But then what about basketball players or people that are 6 foot tall, but their parents are both more or less a normal size? So yeah, you also got to see about that. So as far as that goes, yeah, like history stuff, I'm always going to start learning about it. But like that one fish that apparently is here billions of years before the dinosaurs, apparently I'm like, how the this is where science and like study like gets me. It's like, how I cannot grasp in my head how the hell you guys counted all these fucking years, that before dinosaurs, because we know about the dinosaurs, and that to our knowledge there was really nothing before that. But I guess it is. Nina, hey, how are you, babe? How are no? How tall are you, Nina? I forgot. I think you're like my height, isn't it? And we are Basque and indigenous and have red hair in our family. Look at that. See? You see? You're from Mexico, right, Nina? If I'm not, yeah, I remember you saying. But yeah, because you do your whole belly dancing and everything. You have ancestors from that region for sure. Because your belly dancing is superb. I absolutely love your belly dancing. If you guys don't know, Nina is an amazing dancer. She does shows here in Vegas. You guys can go check out her page and you will see her belly dancing. I shared it the other day as well. But hi, Nina. How are you? Now, let's get into, how people now are like technology and everything. How people are coming up with miracles to make, be able to have people see again, hear again. But have you ever heard about teeth, human teeth being used for blind people to give them sight? Well, here you go. Blind woman of over 10 years can now see through her tooth following a rare surgery. And this is according to Lad Bible. This is revolutionary. A 75-year-old Canadian woman, blind for over a decade, has regained her sight thanks to her own tooth. Gail Lane lost her vision after an autoimmune disease scarred her corneas, but surgeons performed a groundbreaking tooth-in-eye operation, the first of its kind in Canada. Doctors removed one of her canine teeth, fitted it with a tiny lens, let tissue grow around it, and then implanted it into her eye as a corneal replacement. Weeks later, she began seeing light, color, and movement again. Now she can finally make out her partner's face and even watch her guide dog, Piper, wagging his tail for the first time in 10 years. She described the moment as like a miracle. My brain can't even, no, seriously, my brain can't even compute this. Yeah, exactly. My thing is, how did you even come to the conclusion that you could use your tooth for an eye? Again, science. Fucking love everything having to do with science, because how the hell did we come up with that you could see through your tooth? I'm going to look into this story a little bit more because that's all I could find for the moment for you guys to read. But I'm really curious how the fuck it's not bothering her, like the tooth in her eye. They must have like shaved it, whatever. But that is absolutely amazing. And I'm so curious to learn more about how they're doing that. Now, they removed her canine, which means obviously that now she has a fake canine. But hell, you have a whole new eye. It does look kind of creepy, that whole red thing. It just looks like she has one big ass bad case of pink eye. Oh, thank you. You right? What? Seeing through. Danny says, seeing through teeth. Damn, meth head's gonna stay blind. Oh my god. Oh, Nina says, thank you. And right, meth head's gonna be blind as fuck. God damn it. Oh my god. Or the one they do have. I don't know, but fucking hate you guys. But yeah, that shit is crazy to me. I mean, if we can use teeth, what else can we use? Because you can probably use bones at this point, because our teeth bones, our teeth come from bones, right? So because when we're babies, they're called milk teeth because they're soft and we remove them. But the teeth that we actually get as adults, they're bones. So you mean to tell me now we can possibly use a piece of bone from anywhere to make eyes? Now, my other question on this is, did it work on her because she wasn't blind from birth? That may be one of the speculations, is that because she wasn't blind and then went blind during her lifetime. I'm wondering if when you're born blind, that'll be the other, I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping that this is what they're studying, that when you go blind, when you're born blind, that you cannot have this, place. Like Stevie Wonder, I'm pretty sure wouldn't be able to, but if he does, hell, can you imagine if Stevie Wonder finally sees? He can't be calling his friends at 6 a.m. thinking it's 6 p.m. because he can't tell the fucking difference. So Nina says fancy mouth bones, possibly. Exactly. I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, and even for teeth. At this point, if people that lose their teeth, maybe the meth heads can finally use their bones for teeth. I mean, I'm just saying. That Southern family shares the one tooth formation. You guys are, oh my god. Oh my god, this is hilarious. What you think that? No, Nina, you think that if you're blind from birth, you can? I honestly don't think it'll work, because if you're born blind, I think that's a more serious complication. It's obviously all mental and stuff. So now moving on to another subject, and this is a one that is really near and dear to my heart, because unfortunately, I was very excited about hopefully supervising the build for this next event that is happening in October, because I supervised the build three or four years in a row. And I was hoping to do it again. Last year, they didn't do it because, the previous owner, or not the previous owner, the partner said that they had sold the company. And when I heard that and kind of they hinted at what they were going to do, I said, oh God, you guys fucked this whole festival up. So this is Rise Festival. It's the only lantern festival that they hold here in Nevada, and sold out is right, because they sold the fuck out of their soul to make this now a corporate event. John Mayer and Rufus the Soul and Calvin Harris of all people. This is not a goddamn EDC festival. This is supposed to be a festival, and you guys saw the pictures that I posted last year where I went with my daughter. I've also gone with my stepdaughter Lexi, and it was all about just lantern and letting go and wishing and asking for stuff and not material. And it wasn't about material. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about material. And this is the comment I left under that post, which of course nobody, has commented. It's still there. I was waiting for them, but for all we know, they actually had they hid the comment itself, to avoid negativity. But this is not negativity. This is facts. Unfortunately, now if you look at the build, and it's where the other issue is where it's being built. It's being built on the Gene Dry lake bed here in Vegas, and it is exactly the same as the playa at Burningman is. It's soft, it's sensitive, it's very delicate. It's again native land, and a lot of like the local drum circles that go there have permits, and they've been kicked out. And let me tell you something, these drum circles are the ones that clean up after themselves. They make sure everything is back to normal, like they were never there. But they're getting kicked out of these areas because they don't have the money. But here comes Rise Festival with a stage the size of EDC main stage, and it's going to need heavy machinery. It's going to need a lot of people on there, a lot of spiking, a lot of jigging into the ground, so that part to me is absolutely disgusting. And I told them I don't want to be a part of any of this. I'm so glad that it went this way. It's sad because Rise was not about materialistic things. Rise was not about money. Rise was literally about your spirit, your soul, connecting with that part that you may have lost or that you really just wanted to reconnect with. And it did help a lot of people. Yeah, I agree, Nina. The indigenous people should be rotting, but unfortunately, they're not. And that's the sad part, and nobody is doing anything because why? The land is now the BLM, BLM, not Black Lives Matter, but the Bureau of Land Management. I always got those two confused until I learned what it meant. It's not doing a damn thing. The same way the Bureau of Land Management is not doing a goddamn thing at Black Rock City for Burning Man. They don't care. So I said, I plan, and I'm saying this on camera, I plan on driving by there because you can't see it from a distance. I have a great phone with a great zoom. Let me see one heavy machinery. Let me see a 10K. Let me see a freaking low. Let me see, and if you guys don't know what that is, believe me, I know what it is. But let me see. See, this is all equipment that will damage the soil. Okay? So, yeah, exactly. The one thing I did love about the old Rise was the fact that they literally would leave the land perfect. They would pick up their trash. They had people that would go and pick up the trash. The lanterns that landed in the mountains, they would go and grab them. Because I saw that. I was there for that. So it breaks my heart to see this is the route that they took. And unfortunately, we'll see how it goes. People are already complaining because obviously they had to raise the tickets for the prices for the tickets. It used to be like maybe $150, but it was worth it because you're there until midnight or whatever. Now it's over $200, and that's just regular entrance. So again, the corporate shit, absolutely, they just went ahead with the greed, and honestly, it's absolutely gross and disgusting, and I'm not wishing them bad luck, but at the same time, I hope karma does do her job. So now, I also want to talk about something else. As you guys know, a lot of you know I came from Florida. I came from Miami. And I am so glad at the moment that I don't live there anymore because the videos that I am seeing coming out of all these Cuban arrepentidos, that they are all the orange fuckers fucking supporters, just going off and being blatant and being brazen and going confronting people. It is how many days? I think it's a week, but the build itself takes like I believe it's like 3 weeks for the build or a week for the build. I think it's a week for the build and then a week for the event. But as of late, there's been like maybe 3 days for the event because of all the rain. Right, it's 2 weeks. But is the festival 2 weeks or is it the build and then the festival 2 weeks, Nina? I've never been sure about that. Thank you for the hearts. So this is a video, you guys are gonna laugh. This is a video that I came across. It's in Hialeah. It's a guy that got into an accident, and this chick is sitting there, not minding her business, trying to stick her nose in like all Cubans, unfortunately from Hialeah do, because I was guilty of it. But when I stuck my nose in shit, it's because I had to stick my nose in it. So just check this out.
You stupid, retarded fuck. Lo tienes que decir en español para mejor entienden. No, no puede blaquear el fucking calle, come pinga. Mejor. Ponlo por todos
So
lados para que lo den.
my thing is, this lady is over here telling the
Mira, da la vuelta and look at what you're fucking doing, stupid fuck.
is telling him, you need me to do it in, you need me to speak in Spanish? I'm like, lady, what Spanish are you speaking? Because that definitely is not fucking Spanish. And also, I want to know how that chair is resisting her ass, because she needs to go and worry about herself than other people's fucking business. And then this guy comes up to him threatening him too. I'm telling you right now, I am so glad that I am not in Miami or Hialeah, because holy hell, the way I would be in jail right now, probably over and over and over. I'd be a habitual offender from offending these motherfuckers. I'm telling you right now, I'm so glad I'm gone. I don't want to be there anymore. If I've gone back, and honestly, every time I go back, I want to leave faster than I got there. And I'm sorry, Roberto, I know you love it when I go there, but no. I'm not going ever. I don't think I'm going to go probably till next year. So the guy got into an accident. I'll share after this is over. I'll also share that video in its entirety. I didn't want to share it online just yet because I didn't want to ruin the show. So the conflict was basically the guy got into an accident, Nina, and he was stuck in like the pathway where that cafeteria was, a little cafecito place. And his car was against the trash bin, the big trash bin that was there. And he couldn't get out. To my knowledge, when you get into an accident, you need to leave the car where it is until cops get there and everything is settled. And then until the cop tells you to move your car, you do that. Because, how are they going to know how the accident happened? Who's at fault and all this crap? So she's complaining, saying, yo, estás bloqueando, señora. Déjese de metiche, preocúpase por cómo luce y aprende el español correcto, señora, porque usted lo que está pareciendo es una estúpida. What was it that she said? I couldn't hear it. She said something about entende mejor. So the guy was literally just waiting for the cops, and he's getting threatened, bro. And this is a usual and common thing in fucking Miami. It has become absolutely the worst place to be in right now. I feel so bad for my friends, the ones that I do have that are actual common sense and good-hearted and well-natured people, because they have to deal with this shit, bro. And you can't do nothing about it, because unfortunately, a lot of the times, these fuckers win. These fuckers win, and the cops don't do anything. And then you end up, so guess what? You're gonna have to take matters into your own hand, and you still end up in jail. So it's fucking ridiculous, bro. The way things, I've seen so much shit, man. And little by little, I'm gonna post like every week. I'm gonna get something funny for you guys to watch from Hialeah, because as much as I grew up and as much as I love Hialeah in the sense of that's the city that raised me, no, I cannot. It's become a cesspool. It's become just, ask my friends that are from Hialeah. Ask Roberto, ask everything. They know. They know it's become. I was in Miami last year for the summer. My friend lives in Golden Glades where I was staying. Miami Lakes is a city that I would go to because there was they have a lot of Colombian spots for food, and I wanted to eat something specific from the Colombian spot. From my friend's house to that spot, usually it would have been 10 minutes. No, I went on the Uber app and I looked. It would have taken me 30 minutes to get to the place that I wanted to at $90. I was like, the fuck? I didn't even get to go to Hialeah except for once, and that didn't go well. So next time, I swear to God, if I go, I already know it. I'm not going to Miami unless I'm making money. Plain and simple. There's no reason for me to go to Miami anymore. All my family is here, and that's all that matters to me. So, but it's so ridiculous. La gente están súper atrevida. Se creen guapos hasta que se le quita la guapería, because I will, boy. So that's what the conflict was about, Nina. It was basically he had gotten into an accident. He was just waiting for the cops, and they got in his fucking face because, porque a la viejuca esa se le dio, parece que le picaba y no tenía nadie que le rascara. Oh my God, you guys rock, man. This was good. I like this. You guys, and let me go back to some of the comments. Hold on a second. Let me see what you guys were saying. Yeah, all the desert creatures. When I was over there, when I was over there the last year that they did the Rise Fest, there were tarantulas. The first time in my life I saw tarantulas in the wild, and ask me if I got out of my cart. Nope. Trust me, the whole time I was there at night, I was scared as hell because I was like, so one of these little fucking the creatures come up. Listen, I told who was it? I told my friend Damien. He tagged me on something for tarantulas, and I go, do you see the size of my ghosty? Even now, I still have not handled him. I don't think I'm going to handle him at all because I tried. Now he's scared of me. I'm scared of him. We're both scared of each other. So it's like, that's not going to happen. Last thing I need is for him to bite me and I have to fling him across the goddamn room. So no tarantulas. This is as big as I go. Trust me. That's all I need right now. And I'm probably going to get him a little girlfriend. We'll see about it. What he said, B-Tech says, aren't that bad if you have a black light and they glow in the dark, which is pretty cool. What, tarantulas? Oh, tarantulas aren't that bad. I didn't see the first word. Tarantulas aren't that bad, and if you have a black light, they glow in the dark, which is pretty cool to see. Yeah, no, because imagine I'm sleeping, tarantula gets out of its habitat, it starts crawling on me, and if I see something glowing on me, I'm throwing it, I'm flinging it. I swear to you, Danny, I'm gonna make a video where you're gonna see me trying, because I do put my finger close enough to see if he does want to come on. But now he looks at me, he'll do the little and he'll look at me and then run away, run to his little nest. Roberto, yo no creo que tú quieras arrascarla a esa vieja. Oye, te veo mal si vas a arrascar a la vieja esa. Oye, you need a girlfriend? I can find you one. Mira, te mando a Carla para allá. Mejor está Carla que la viejuca. Oh my God. But yeah, no. Ghosty is as big as I go, and that's it. I don't think after that. And I think after Ghosty, I'm just going to get a little brown one, but no tarantulas for me. So what do you guys, let me ask you a question. I know it's Labor Day weekend and whatnot. To me, it makes no damn difference because every day is the same for me, apparently, as of late. But what do you guys got planned for Labor Day weekend? Brutal. Yo no sé si Roberto, ¿tuviste el video? Porque, te veo bien jodido. Tinder's not that bad, is it? The fuck? Oh my God. Oh yeah, man, you guys have been fucking great, bro. This is actually, okay, we went 45 minutes. This is good. But now what I'm going to do is, now that everything is more or less prepared and everything is more or less streamlined right now, I'm going to have more stories for you guys. Oh, you're at work? Shit, that's awesome. Thank you for watching those while you're at work. So I'm going to have more stories for you guys. I'm hoping this is the last of the bullshit with Burning Man. I think I've brought enough of the attention that I needed to bring to Burning Man. But honestly, it's just, and oh, by the way, I have got to give, and excuse me for this, I have got to give Wayne Gilbert, give me 1 second, I got to read his name because he's got a very long name. That intro you saw that I went ahead and kind of rearranged a few words for my intro from the regulators, that was thanks to Wayne. Oh my God, Wayne Jeffrey Gilbert. Jesus Christ, Wayne, can you have a more difficult name? You have three first names. Wayne Jeffrey Gilbert. That's his first name. I mean, that's his fucking name. Jesus, that's his name. And he's a voiceover actor. If anyone ever needs voiceovers, he's amazing. He's talented. That's what he does for a living. He's an actor. He's a voice actor. He also does training. So you guys, he's on my Facebook, Wilbert Jeffrey. Wayne Gilbert Jeffrey. I'm just gonna call you fucking WGJ from now on, because holy shit. Hey, MU Crayons, how are you? Wayne, yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna call you Bruce Wayne. That's it. That's his fucking name, Bruce Wayne, because goddamn. But that was his voice in the regulators intro that we did. Now, Nina, I sent you the words and also the original video. I do want to see what you can do with it, because I want to have different people send me in their intro voices to see how it goes. So I want to have different people voicing the intro so we can use it every other week. We can use different ones and give people opportunities to showcase their talent. Yeah, there, can do my Wayne Gilbert Jeffrey can do my pillow talk voiceovers and Samuel Jackson voice. We can find out. B Wayne. B Wayne. There we go. That's it. B Wayne. That's your name. That's your name from now on. Oh, but yeah, Nina, go ahead and do that. And this goes to anybody that's listening, anybody that's watching. Mike Dorsey. Oh, Mike. Your voice. Oh, yes. I'm gonna send you what I want. That the same lyrics to send it to you, and you already know what it is. So I'm gonna send it to you because yeah, hello, you're known as Mike the fucking voice. I'm gonna send that shit to you. But yeah, I want you guys to go ahead and get creative. Send me some intros with the lyrics that I have, and we'll use them, and we'll always give you guys credit. Always. Believe me, that this is what it's all about. It's one hand washing the others. That's one of my favorite mottos. I've lived by that motto since I was in this industry, 13 years ago. So that, and it's always worked out. I don't believe in this whole, for example, there's one influencer that I saw earlier today making a post about, people being fake and how he doesn't want to collab and with people that are, because he's too real and everybody's fake, blah, blah, blah. I go, well, I can say the same thing about influencers that get too big in their skin and then forget about the ones that were there from the beginning or at least halfway through and helped you and you were always chatty Cathy with, but then now you're too big and you completely went silent when I asked you to help me with the voiceover. Like, don't be that one. Don't be a hypocrite. Please, don't be a hypocrite because that doesn't go here. That doesn't fly. I will call you out on that shit. Yes, mount up. Oh. Nina. Yes, as it should be for sure. Barter trading works. Of course it does. That's all about barter trading. Of course it does. It works. Like I'll give you something that I have that you want, whether it be content or not, and then you give me your talent and scratch each other's back. Yes, and I love my back scratch, so that works perfectly for me. As far as I know, I'm very much. Of course you are. At least the anxiety I have is. Well, the good thing is every time we've met, like the last, what was it? I think we've met up 3 times. Well, since we've met, and you, at least around me, you've never been anxious. So I appreciate that. And even if you were anxious around me, you know that I'd help you and guide you through it. No, Dorsey, you are that guy though. You are the voice. That is a good thing. We're not talking about that other guy. No, we're not talking about that other guy. We're talking about your voice. Definitely, I think that you would be an amazing one to do. And I'm going to send it to you when I go off air. I'm actually going to text you and send it to you. Let me see. Did I miss anybody? Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. Mira, Roberto, te perdiste. No me digas que fuiste a buscar a la vieja. All right, guys. So I got 10 minutes left. What do you guys want to talk about? Let me see. What else do I got to talk about? Oh, I don't know. Name for the show. I still need a name for my show. Here's the thing. You guys keep throwing me the Suarez this, the Suarez that. I kind of want to. Everybody knows that this is my show. Yeah, he is the guy. He is the guy. That is very true. So everybody knows that this is my show. I'm going to have this show, which is more about the serious and more like current event stuff. But I also want to make one separate where, all right, Nina, love you, honey. I'm going to send you already have it. Send it to me. It's no rush. Send it to me as best you can. We add the sound and the music in the background. So don't worry about any of that. Bye, baby girl. Have a good day at work. Don't let them get to you. So, the name for my show. So I want to don't want just the Suarez in there. It's something very creative. As you guys see, I talk about everything and anything. Interests with Ingrid. Ooh, that's actually nice. Interests with Ingrid. Kind of doesn't roll off the tongue though. The interests. I think people will get tongue tied. I do like it though. Ingrid's insights. Huh. I like that. I like it. I like those. These are good, guys. So yeah. So give me a couple, throw it in there. Interests, intrigues with Ingrid. Holy crap. Interests, intrigues, and Ingrid. I like, you guys are getting good. I like it. But how about we keep Ingrid out of it? let's keep Suarez and Ingrid out of it. Everybody knows who I am. Everybody knows this is Suarez. My name is Ingrid. Let's keep it to where it focuses more on the topics that we like. Again, it's everything in between topics. But I know I can use everything in between, but that's too long. I don't want something too long. I want something that people can just say and tell somebody, hey, have you listened to this show? You know? So yeah, let's keep the Ingrid and Suarez out, you know, but you know, just come up with stuff, and you know, I won't even announce the winning name. You'll just see it pop up. All right, guys. So I'm gonna start heading out. You guys have been fucking phenomenal. Oh my God, so many people came in today. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to get this thing off the ground and going, and I'm hoping that today's was a little bit more organized. I know the last two were organized, but it still had little things here and there, and that was on my end because I was still, you know, getting used to everything. But love you guys, and I will see you Monday, 6 p.m. with the weekend recap, and then Friday again with the week recap. So we're gonna be doing it now Mondays and Fridays. I love you guys. Stay tuned and stay close to my social media. I'm gonna post some of the videos that you guys did not see on here. Mwah, mwah, mwah.